Hi everybody, this is Kirk and Sandy. Welcome to Cruising in Craps. We're going to review last night's sessions. We had a couple that we wanted to share with you that were interesting. So first off, we started off with the craps table. We both bought in for our normal like 3,000. We're playing for a while, and the first person PSO'd, so it cost me 220 and her 110, so there's 330.
160.
Oh, 160, you're right. And then I did this same thing next. I got for 220, Sandy goes 160, PSO again. And then I rolled, and I had a good roll. I made up, I think like I got about 200 of it back. And then the chemistry on the table just changed. There was it seemed to be like a lot of negative, and things got slowed down, and there's one person kind of holding everybody up. So the vibe, and I don't know if you've been playing blackjack or on a craps table where the vibe just changes. They're like, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I don't like to lose, but I don't mind losing if I'm having fun and the chemistry is good, right? And it's kind of like a little entertainment. But you can just tell the mojo changed. So I'm like, Sandy, we're out of here. And at first she was like, I don't know, I want to play. I go, no, let's go. It's just really bad. So we both cashed in. Everybody's like, why are you guys leaving? And I'm like, and even the dealers looked at us. They could sense that there's just a little negativity from one or two players. So sure enough, we cashed in, went to the cage, and we're just walking around. And Sandy's been doing really good. And as you can see right here, we're at the bubble. Or not bubble, it's called Stadium Craps. Look at the machine right behind us, right? So we just finished playing a session, and I think we're up like 500 combined. So anyways, we walk over here last night, and I put in 100. You started with what, 60?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you took your 60 up to what, man?
400.
$400 she cashed out. I took my 100 up to 500 and cashed out. Oh, and so when we left the table over there, I was down. This is the funniest part. I was down 240 on this session, and I was down 250, and Sandy was down 240. So we always joke, oh, you play better than me, right? Because I lost $10 more. So we come over here. She wins 300 and roughly here. I win 400. We cash it out. Then we're like, hey, we want to go play the Dragon Link for you guys, because that was the second one of the machines. So we walk over, we posted that video. I want to say she put in 100 and you cashed out what, 370?
$372.
Yeah, something like that. And I was like, oh my God. And then she was like, hey, I want to play this other machine that had no likes. And I'm like, hey, that machine looks awesome.
No one voted on that machine. It was Carnival Buffalo. It just has so much stuff going on. I'm like, it looks so interesting. No spin, $100 in, max bet, not one single winning line.
All bad. I have one of my favorite machines. Don't ask why, it's called the skunk machine. Is it Stinking Rich or something?
Yeah, Stinking Rich.
Yeah. So we walk over there. We saw it yesterday. I go, hey, I got to play that thing. So I put 100 in.
No, you started low. You put in
60.
40. I told you to put in more money and play max bet.
Oh, okay. What did I end up putting? Like 60 or 100? Something like that. So anyways, right out the gate, I put in a max bet, which was like 6 1/4 on that machine. Right out the gate, I think I win like 180 or something. So we play a little bit on that. I end up cashing out, I think, positive like 140 on that. Then we walk around, and I'm like, you know what? She's really itching to play craps. So I'm like, let's go back to the craps table. So we walk over there, and sure enough, everything had changed, right? But when we walk over, you could tell the people were getting smashed. We saw how many chips they had in front of them. They all lost. And so if we would have been there, it would have been the same thing. So it's a good thing we left, changed the mojo. We go back. She buys in, and I'll let you tell your story.
I bought in, had a really, really good night. I had a good roll. That was my first time rolling, so I was really happy. One number short on the small, one number short on the tall. That's everybody's life story, but I was really trying to get it. One guy actually hit the tall. I was out there, so again, good night, some good shooters. And then all of a sudden, you know what happens? It begins to turn, and I just decided cash out. So left about $600 up, but not a bad night. So cumulatively, when you look at the machines, Stadium Craps, we did really well. We had a very good night, and tonight's going to be even better.
Well, on the craps, what I want to tell is I was so proud of her, because normally she presses really lightly. She'll go out for 160, like 2 hits, and then down to 66. But she actually, after 2 or 3 hits, I think she left him up at like 110, and then like everything's at quarter level. It would hit, she would half press, or like pressing everything at a 25 at a time. She had numbers at 100, 90, Yeah, so every time she was getting like $140, and that's huge. And she was looking at me like, I want to reset and go down. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you don't. And
I did. That was a lot of money out there, but I was glad when the numbers hit that I did. Woo! I'm smart.
Yeah, and at the end, when they finally crap out, you have like 600 or 700 out there. But while they're rolling, she's making 140, 140, 140. So anyways, it was good karma to remove ourselves from that bad situation where just the energy was horrible, and we paid off huge. Not only did we have fun over here, I'm telling you, the stadium craps were just killing it over here. Sandy especially. And then we walked around and we've had luck on the slot machines. And we're going to continue and update you guys. But last night was very, very good.
Yeah, and headed back to the crap table.
Cooking Sandy out. Have a good day.